What's going on, guys? Bill's here from AchievementLand, and I'm here with an achievement review for Petoons Party. This game released onto the Xbox One September 27, 2019 for a price of $19.99. So I'm going to show you what this game is like and go over the achievements. It's kind of like a knockoff Mario Party game. A very low quality one, unfortunately. There's 42 achievements. There's quite a few, but this game is actually pretty easy to complete. There's some achievements just for doing like some things in different mini games. You can do them with more controllers. If you have, 4 controllers, you could do a lot of these very easily. You don't have to though. I did this whole game with just 1 controller. So you could play boards mode, and that's just like Mario Party. You play on a board game, and you go through and you play mini games. There's 4 different worlds you have to play in. You have to play in all 4 different ones, and you unlock different mini games to play. They're all pretty much the same in each world. They just have like a different skin on them. So I'm gonna show you what this game is like. I'm gonna go over the games. I'm gonna go over some stuff to give you some tips for some of the achievements. The achievements are pretty easy, especially if you have more controllers. But the hardest ones are these don't miss a note achievements. It's just like Guitar Hero. You got to play through, and you got to not miss a note. You got to do it with 4 different instruments in one world, and do it with 4 instruments in another world. That's why you'll see it says Jungle Jam, and then it says House Jam, both with the same instrument. So it looks like the same achievement, but it's just a different world. There's also bosses at the end of the board game. It's a mini game against the boss. There's an achievement for like not dying. It's very easy though. It's pretty easy to do. The computer can actually just fight the boss for you. There's also an achievement to play 10 games on the board game mode, and also to play 10 games of the cups mode. Fortunately, these are actually wrong. You only have to play 5. So it's not 10. And on both achievements I say 10, it's actually 5. Playing all mini games you'll get as you go through, because you got to play the board game. You got to go through 5 times. There's only 4 levels, so you just go through the 4 levels. You get an achievement for each one, and then you can play another one again for your 5th one. You'll get the achievement. Same thing with cup. It says 10. You only have to do 5. So there's like 8 different cups you can go through. You only have to do the first 4, and then you can play the first one again if you want. Then you have to play 100 mini games. You should be almost done by the time you do everything else. But I did Town Valence. I played that over and over again. You don't even have to play. You just start it up and just let the computers play, and it will end, and just keep doing that until your achievement pops. Here's the different characters you have to play with each character. You only have to play like a mini game with them. You don't actually have to play through a whole board game or anything. Choose your mini game. These are all the different mini games. The Spinning Fruit, Town Valence, River Madness, Jungle Jam's like the Guitar Hero, Kaboom Temple. This one's like Bomberman, Reef Monsters, and then the one that's locked is the boss. Now they're all pretty much the same game, just a different skin. Farm Balance, same game, just like Bomberman. House Jam, just like Guitar Hero. So it's just the same game. Each one's just a different skin. They actually get harder though as you progress. The 3rd one, this one gets a little harder. Then this is the last one. This one's actually not too bad. The spinning gears on this one's really easy. The achievements though are pretty much for the first 2. Like all the ones they have to do for, like in spinning cakes, they're all for the first 2. So I'm gonna actually play through a board game though. But the cups is you go through and you actually just play the mini games. You play them in a specific order, and you have to like win over. You actually don't even have to win though. You just have to finish it out. So there's, like I said, 8 different cups. You only have to play the first 4, because there's an achievement for finishing each one. And then after, just play the first one over again, because that's like the shortest, I believe. Alright, now we're going to go to board game. We're actually going to go through it a little bit. I'll show you what it's like. Like I said, it's just like Mario Party, if you've never played Mario Party before. You play a board game where you got to go through, and then you play mini games. And whoever has the most points at the end, most stars, is the winner. It doesn't matter about actually winning the overall board game. You only have to win like certain mini games, and just play through it. So like I said, you don't have to worry at all about your score on the left. And you can fast forward as you play too if you hold R bumper. it speeds through the process of everything. After each of you have a turn, then you get to play a mini game. You like unlock them on the board game as you play, which I thought was kind of weird because like towards the beginning you might end up just keep playing the same mini game over and over again. So for this one, it spins around and then it will tell you which one to stand on. It's like musical chairs in a way, but you can also knock them off. There's an achievement for surviving 4 rounds. It can be a little tricky because if it's on the other side, it doesn't give you that much time to get to it. The only achievement that you might need more controllers for is this one, but I was actually able to pull it off by myself, but it is a little tricky. There's one achievement where you got to be the only one standing on the piece, which is kind of a pain, but what you could do is knock them off. It's not easy, but if you can manage to do it, then you can do it solo like that. But of course, it would be a lot easier if you had more controllers, because then you can just take the other guys and just walk off. On this level, you have to collect coins. You get an achievement for collecting a lot of coins. There's also one for getting hit by the lightning on the side. It was kind of a pain to do that. You got to get hit 5 times in one game. And it's annoying getting over this sometimes, and also getting hit by the lightning because it just strikes randomly. It's better to just like stand right in the middle over there and just wait. You should get hit. That's the achievement for the coins though. This is that Guitar Hero type game. Like I said, you have to hit the notes without missing. It's not that long of a song, so it's not too bad. And it's only 2 buttons. It's just A and B, so like I said, there's 4 different instruments. If you want to play a different instrument once you start the game, like if you already got the achievement for the drums, you can hit start and restart and you'll start with a different instrument. It's just random, so just keep restarting until you get the one you want. Or also, if you're going for the achievement, if you mess up, you can keep restarting until you get it. It's not too bad, but like I said, you have to do it 8 times. You have to get this achievement 8 times. Now at the end of the board game is the boss type level. There's a couple achievements tied to the boss levels. There's only the first and second one that has achievements tied to it, but there's one for like not dying. The other guys, the AI, they go and they attack her, so like you can just stay back the whole time and they'll do all the work. But it's pretty easy to kill her anyway. You just have to put a bomb down and just let her run into it. The bosses have 3 phases. It's really not that bad. There's one achievement that's worded weird. It says like end with 5 Mookies, but the thing is you actually just have to kill 5 of these things. I thought that you had to have like 5 still on the map when you finished it. And I was like, oh, that's gonna be hard. I need more controllers. But actually it's just for killing 5 of them, so that's so much easier than I thought. The bosses are really easy, and also you can replay them on the minigame screen. You don't have to play through the whole board game again to do any of the bosses, so you can do all the mini games. You can play them separately on the minigame section on the main menu. After you finish the board game, though, you will get an achievement. You have to play all the 4 different worlds. You get an achievement for each one. But yeah, this is easy completion. It doesn't take too long to complete. Some of those note achievements might be a little tricky for some, but they're not too bad. If I can do it, you should be able to do it, because I'm not that good at them, and I was able to do all of them. But overall, I was disappointed with this game. I was excited for the thought of a Mario Party style game on Xbox, but this one falls very short. There's not that very good mini games. There's no online. It's just not that good. Also, it's overpriced at $20. It should be like $10. It would sell a lot better. But that's going to be it, guys. Thanks so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see you next time here at AchievementLand.